Right, so what everybody really wants to know is, does it actually work? Yes, that's what we all want to know, isn't it? It's been up there for 7 weeks now. How does it function at night? And we'll have a look at my experiences, how it's been, because it's a bit of a longer term test, this one. It's not just a quick half an hour unboxing and then we're done. This has actually been in the weather. It's winter time here. The sun has been quite low. We've only got about 4 hours of sun during the day. So that little solar panel, I'm curious to see how it held up as well. This one was sent to us by Ctronics, and it is a motion capture camera kind of thing. One of these bad boys. This is what it looks like. Basically a camera, Wi-Fi aerials, and this one is wireless. What does wireless mean? It means we've got a little solar panel, which is pretty cool. It just clips into place like that, and this screws into the top of the camera, and we have a little cable that plugs into the bottom. Solar powered, pretty cool, huh? Our connection to the phone is pretty easy. It's basically all done with QR codes. You scan the QR code on the phone app. It's a Ctronics Pro app, and then on your phone you get another QR code. You scan that on the camera. They kind of talk to each other, and you're all set up. Does it actually work? And I can confirm it works. With at least what I've done with it, it's done exactly what it says on the box. Plug and play. Sync the camera with your phone app with the QR codes as we've seen, and plug and play. Basically set it up. In the beginning we charged it for about an hour on the USB cable. We plugged in the solar panel and hung it on the roof of the van and left it there, and it's been about 6 or 7 weeks, and I can confirm that by going into the log. This is all the recordings from today. Every time we go outside, it starts recording as soon as it picks up any form of motion. I've set it like that because I wanted to test it. You can go back in here. This is February. We're on the 21st at this moment. That's 3 weeks. You can see this is a nighttime shot. And then as soon as my phone camera moves, it picks up the IR, which is pretty cool. If we go back to January, we can see I installed it on the 9th. And you can see it's quite a clear picture, which is quite nice. What we can do is go live. Here you can use a microphone to actually speak to someone who's in your shot, if you want to. Here's our little demo, which is pretty cool. Getting up close and personal. You can speak to someone who's standing right in front of your camera. Yeah, so if you've got a security concern or something, you can address it instantly and ask people, guys, what are you doing here? I live here. Oh, well, that's okay then. Pretty cool, huh? Also, you can hear what they say. If I speak into it, what do you think of that? I'm going to say to you, the bonnet of the car is about 10 meters away, and I think the IR pickup is about 15 meters, something like that. So when you're recording something at night, or when it records something at night, because you're not even aware of it, it just goes through and does its thing. So there's my flashlight, and there you can see the IR pickup is about 10-15 meters. And every time you get a recording, it sends you a message to your phone. Here's a whole lot of the ones I haven't had a look at yet. And basically you can go back quite a long time to check on some files. Let's go to the 20th of January, see what happened. So the delay before it starts recording is, in my book, about 4 seconds or so. So after something has started moving, it takes about 4 seconds before it starts recording. In your settings, you can get a push, which is obviously where we're getting our messages from. It's the sensitivity of the infrared, which I've set to very high. It's very dark out here. You can also set when you want it to Record, I've just left it for the whole time, easy setup, to trigger at any time, or you can just set it for only at night. So here you can see when when the alarm is triggered, the device issues a siren. So it's quite a good security measure as well. And it's basically, as far as I'm concerned, plug and play, set it up with the phone, linked it, and let it run. And since then, I've left it on the roof of the van for about 6 or 7 weeks now. As you could tell, we've had rain. It's been quite cold. It's about 10 degrees during the day, it gets to -2 at night. We don't have much sunlight. You can see there's a tree there, and still it seems to run perfectly fine. Haven't plugged it in and charged it since, so I've just left it to sit there on the roof, and we've tested it quite intensely now. So what you can also do with these cameras is link a number of them together. You can have up to 4 here, which is pretty cool. I've only got 1 at the moment, but you can just add them in there and have them all in one space. So there's our view. We've got the other 4 there as well. We can make it big screen. We can zoom in. We can move our camera from the screen as well using the buttons here. Tell it where to go. Let's go down a bit. You've got HD or SD mode. Snapshots, which is quite cool while you're recording live. You can take a snapshot as you go. Now we can record it even though nothing's moving. The motion sensor hasn't triggered, but we can record ourselves as well, which is quite nice. And it's all happening remotely. It's outside, of course. It's hanging on the van, and we're controlling everything from here, which is quite nice. Now we're in portrait mode, and we've got the same controls here. Also, the indicator light, I've left that on. You can leave it off, which means when the camera is recording, it won't have the little blue light that comes on, or a little red one that flashes, which tells people they're being recorded. I've just left it on because I wanted to see when it comes on. The camera doesn't need much input from the sun, which is really cool. So I haven't touched it since I've installed it. So there you go, guys. The Ctronics, really good little thing. I'm actually quite impressed. I'm impressed how easy it is to set up. So I can definitely recommend it, because this, now I thought let's do a really long test with this one. Not just a half-an-hour video, but basically we've had this for 6 or 7 weeks now. It's been on the roof, it's been autonomous. I haven't plugged it in to charge it. It's been running on the little solar panel. It works at night. The IR is really good. The motion sensor is really good. Stores all your videos on your phone, so you can go back and check them all out. So as I've said, it's been in the rain. It's been in the cold. We haven't had much sun. It's winter now, and it just basically, if you hang it on your wall somewhere, it's got a little mounting bracket as well, which is quite nice. So guys, there you go. Hopefully this was a little bit helpful, maybe a bit entertaining as well, where you can find out if it actually works. There are a lot of gadgets out there. Do they really work? I think we've proved this one has actually surpassed expectations. I'm really impressed by how all of this stuff works. It's just plug and play, really. Get your little QR codes out, connect it to the Wi-Fi, and then you're away to the races. So thanks for watching this one, guys. I want to watch myself on my phone for a little longer. Catch you on the next one, and keep rolling.